Hey everybody, it's TBSO and I'm coming back to you with another tarot video. So in this video, I want to make sure that you watch the intro video. The intro video I made discusses basically the energy that's going to be surrounding us for the next couple of weeks. Since we are in Mercury Retrograde, you want to make sure that you check that out. So if you haven't already seen that, go ahead and go watch that first and then come right back here. So basically, since we are in Mercury Retrograde, a lot of the things that we're going to be doing is reflecting. So healing is a collective word for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year 2020. Healing, okay? We're going to be healing ourselves first and foremost. We're going to be healing our family, our friendships, our relationships. Shit, we're going to be healing the fucking political system, all that. Our communities. We're really focused on making sure that we don't make the same mistakes that we have been making in the past. So as we're healing ourselves, that is basically how we heal the collective, and that's how we heal the community as well. Each sign does get its own song, but I did pick a collective song. And by the way, if you hear the fireworks, I'm sorry, they've been doing fireworks literally for weeks now. Like, I don't even know how they still have some more. But anyway, so the collective song I got is Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already heard that. But if you haven't, go listen to it. It basically goes like, because if you want to make the world a better place, you got to look at yourself and make a change. And basically, you do want to make sure, since you are doing a lot of healing and since you are doing a lot of inner reflection, that you're not being too hard on yourself. Like when I'm thinking of the energies right now, it's a little bit bipolar in a sense, because we're really working on healing ourselves, but then in the same sense, it's kind of like stop hitting yourself. Meaning that when we do start to go into ourselves and we do start to reflect, that we're not being too harsh on ourselves. Vision I get when I'm thinking of it is basically like a person that has like a whole bunch of like wounds or like cuts, and then like they jump into the bathtub of rubbing alcohol. Like, so there's other ways to heal. You don't have to jump in a pool of alcohol. You can go ahead, grab some towels, grab some band-aids. Okay, like if you're gonna heal ourselves, make sure that it's full of love and not like, I have to do this, or else it's not even gonna feel genuine. Intuition is going to be at an all-time high, especially in your dreams. So if you haven't already, you want to start a dream journal. And just a little bit of a reminder, not everything needs to be said, not everything needs to be seen, not everything needs to be heard. Get into nature. Ground yourself. Put your feet on some grass or some beach. Definitely want to make sure that you're easing up on yourself as well as easing up on others around you. If you're not going to be too harsh on yourself, don't be too harsh on, your friends and your family or strangers that you meet in the street. And we're using our discernment in full action. This is definitely a time for discernment, okay? So while you're trusting your intuition, make sure that you are also using logic and not just emotion, because a lot of us are going to be super emotional at this time, which is definitely understandable because, like I said, there's so much going on. But since it is so much going on, if everything you do and say is based on emotion, you're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to drive everybody around you crazy. So just use your discernment. Try to judge things from an objective viewpoint. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. And the next sign is Pisces. Cancer first, Pisces second. This is a lot of water sign energy. The water signs are definitely going through it right now. It's not bad. It's good. Well, let me put it like this. So basically, the whole world right now is going through a massive ascension, but water signs right now are definitely going to feel it a lot more than a lot of the other signs, being the emotions are at an all-time high. And Pisces, you already know how you get, so I don't even need to tell you, okay? The song I got when I was tapping into your energy is Win. Win. And then the other song I got when I was tapping into your energy is So I feel like right now you're probably in a little bit of a competitive energy, and I don't know what you're competing for. Maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a higher position in the job that you're currently at, maybe it's for somebody's attention, I don't know, but you definitely want to be seen, you definitely want to be heard right now, and that is what I'm getting from tapping into your energy. Okay, so for your recent past, I got the Queen of Pentacles, but it did come out in reverse. I got the Two of Cups as well as the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles did come out in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Whew. So right now, I feel like maybe some of you guys have been feeling a little bit kind of lost in the recent past, or maybe it's the past couple of weeks. I feel like you're definitely focusing on love a lot, but it almost feels like, I'm not even gonna say it's like it's rushed. It almost feels like somebody's trying to get somebody's attention right now. That's what I feel like with this Nine of Swords energy. Like somebody's trying to get somebody's attention right now, and somebody's not really paying attention to it, or somebody doesn't see somebody else's full value. In recent past, I feel like a lot of arguments have been going on, and I honestly feel like this could be in the home, or maybe this could be in some of your relationships. But you have the Five of Wands as well as the Seven of Wands, so that talks all about conflict. It talks all about battle. Yeah, you're definitely in a competitive energy. Like, so what are you competing for? It's almost like you're competing for like reassurance. Like right now, you kind of need some reassurance. The Two of Swords. So I feel like right now you're trying to make a big decision. Like you're trying to make a decision that you know is going to be like life-changing. And I feel like you're actually having conflict within yourself. I feel like a lot of this conflict I see on this table is conflict within your own self, and that is because I feel like you're a little bit unsure of where you want to head into. And I feel like if you've been having a lot of conflict inside, that's probably reflecting in some of your relationships as well. You have a lot of wand energy as well, so yeah. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Okay, wow, that is crazy. So right now, things are rapidly changing. I feel like things are moving in a fast pace, and you really didn't expect it to be moving this fast. I had the Lovers card, and it came out in reverse. Okay, Pisces. I almost feel like right now you feel like you're losing yourself. Like you almost feel like you have to pick between yourself and somebody else, or you have to pick between like an identity and like a different identity. So if this is with love, or even if it's with work or within the family, I don't know, I almost feel like when other people look at you, or you may seem to be coming off a little bit defensive and a little bit standoffish. That's why. Okay, so you got the Ten of Wands, and that talks all about responsibility. I feel like right now you've been having a lot more responsibilities than normal, and you kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like that's why you've been so focused on yourself, and maybe your love life has been, if not put on the back burner, maybe you've kind of been shifting the focus a little bit, only because I feel like the responsibilities of somebody else has been weighing on other people. Okay, I see. I think you're actually in a very show-offy energy, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in like I'm ready for people to see my potential. Almost, I feel like you've been holding back a lot, and you feel like you really want to put yourself out there, and I feel like you should. I feel like if you put yourself out there, and if you, I'm not going to say ignore the responsibilities, but I feel like if you ignore like the persuasion, I guess. I feel like right now other people might be persuading you. Okay, you know what I see what's going on in the past. I feel like in the past, feminine energy has maybe felt like they've been put on the back burner, and in their romantic relationships, or in their relationships in general, they feel like they were not being seen or appreciated as they should have. And I feel like the masculine energy was coming really hard, but it may have been seeming a little wish-washy, or maybe like it was coming from ego. And I feel like that's what created a lot of the conflict. And I feel like when you were being told maybe that you need to change this or you need to do that, that is what created a lot of the inner conflict within yourself, because you felt like, well, damn, like why is everybody telling me different things? And I feel like once you finally realize that you're the one that needs to make the decision, and other people's responsibilities are not your responsibilities, you were able to calm down a little bit, and you were able to more so focus on bringing in the financial stability that you wanted. I definitely feel like you're coming into a place of financial stability. So you might be changing career paths, and if you're not changing career paths, you just might be maybe starting a new venture, or maybe thinking of something you can do on the side that's going to make you really happy. Because I feel like your main focus right now is getting other people's expectations out of your head and not counting so much on what other people think. But I do definitely feel like you're in a show-offy energy. Like you're kind of like, okay, like I'm gonna win at all costs. That's what I feel like when I get your energy. Like if you're looking for the attention of somebody else, whether it's a job or your family or a relationship or your friends, you're like, okay, you know what, you guys are gonna pay attention to me. I'm gonna make you guys realize who the fuck I am. And I've been really still and quiet lately, but I'm about to burst the fuck out, and I'm about to come through. Like, I don't know, like you might be working on a whole new like body, you might be working on a whole new face, you might be working on like a whole new like career path. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like in the past you definitely felt like static, and you definitely felt like what's the point? I'm over this bullshit. What is going on? And now it's like you're finally getting your mojo back. That's what I feel like in this month. You're getting your mojo back. And for the advice card, I got the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. So that is telling me that right now what you need to do is focus on gathering the information that you need to gather. So let's say if you are trying to venture out into a new business, you're doing your research. If you are trying to lose weight, you're doing your research on what you need to do that. If you are trying to get into a relationship, you're really searching on your inner self to see what type of partner that you want to attract. I definitely feel like an energy here might have been doing a little bit of like snooping. If not snooping, like digging, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody might have been digging, and I don't know, almost like somebody is trying to find out something so they can complete something else. Feminine energy, and when I say feminine, both male and females have feminine energy inside of them. Don't take it so literal, but the feminine energy within yourself has definitely been feeling the need to do a lot more research to hone in on why they have been feeling out of alignment. So with these two cards, I feel like you've been trying to be compassionate, expressing, you've been trying to figure out different ways to express yourself, different ways to put yourself out there to the world, different ways to connect to other people. And I feel like you are definitely finding yourself spiritually. You've probably been a lot more in tune than you have been in a very long time. And I feel like you need to continue to follow that alignment. And you need to continue to follow your intuition, because I feel like that's what's going to bring you to this Queen of Cups energy, which talks all about compassion, nurturing, emotions. I feel like you're finally starting to learn how to control your emotions and how to express your emotions. Because I feel like for a long time, you know what you do, Pisces? Okay. Don't take this the wrong way, and not everybody, but I feel like a lot of the time, sometimes Pisces can be a little passive aggressive. It's like you guys don't like when someone says or does, but instead of speaking up about it, you kind of hold your tongue and kind of like roll your eyes, or you're like, man, whatever, you don't really feel like addressing it. And I feel like now you're going to start to address it. I feel like now you're trying to tell people, like, I don't like it when you talk to me like that. I don't like it when you say this. And you're finally finding out how to express yourself in a way that makes sense. So that's what I want you to continue to do. Your advice is don't be afraid to express yourself. I feel like instead of leading off of emotion, now you're trying to lead off of more facts. You're trying to lead off of like in plain sight energy. The Lover's card in reverse and the Two of Cups, you've probably been focused a lot on love. And I feel like you've been focusing a lot on finding a divine counterpart. But with the conflicts going on in your inner world, when you do find your lover, or if you are in a current relationship, I feel like sometimes maybe you guys may get a little bit annoyed of each other. And now you're finally going to be in a place of, instead of, being passive aggressive, or instead of letting somebody like walk all over you, you're finally going to be able to express yourself. So my word of advice to you is trust your intuition, go with the flow, and let it be known. Okay, let other people see you shining inside. So whatever endeavor you're working on, I have a feeling that it's definitely going to work out in your favor. The Ten of Cups that talks all about fulfillment, happiness, I feel like that's what you're going to go into. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on other people. Ease up a little bit. If you are doing a little bit of snooping, just remind yourself that when you find something, you can't unfind it, okay? So that is my message to you, Pisces. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.